Something rather lovely happened this morning. 2 days ago we were coming back from shopping, me and my wife, and there was one of our neighbours there struggling to carry a bit of shopping, and she was saying, God, they hadn't got any eggs. Well, we had 2 lots of eggs, and my wife instantly just said, well, have these, and she didn't put up much of a fight. So this morning I came back from my delivery, and hanging on the door was a black bag, and it just said, from number 46, thank you for the eggs. And it was a toilet roll. What a nice thing to do, eh? I also think the government should suspend road tax, ideally for everyone, because hardly anyone's going to use their cars over the next few weeks. And certainly for delivery drivers, with toilet paper, and yet scattered all over London, all these free magazines and free papers. There's hardly anyone on the street, so no one's reading them. So the Metro, the Evening Standard, all the free one, even the Big Issue, could all be the big tissue, couldn't they? Could all be turned into toilet paper. No idea, you know, I was talking about putting stuff in the windows. Thinking the obvious one is C for coronavirus, but I think Travel for London beat me to that with all their big C signs all over London, although that probably applies equally. Frontline staff, NHS, police, army should be getting danger money. I don't suppose black cabs are getting half the trade they used to get, but they've got a bloody great space in the back that could easily transport medical equipment, food supplies. Wouldn't it be a nice idea if taxi drivers could all get together and become a delivery service? If need be, keep the meter running, whatever it takes. And all the shortcuts are not going to get stuck anywhere. They're not going to go past hospitals that need ambulances coming in and out. Another thing is, if you know any soldiers, especially retired soldiers, they may have respirators. Now, they're not the ones that give you air, but they're the one that keeps the germs out. I'm not suggesting they wear them, they don't need to, but what I am suggesting is they donate them to the local hospital, because doctors and nurses need them. My next door neighbour works in intensive care, and he said already they're starting to worry about whether they have enough. So I can't call on every soldier out there, but it's just a straightforward fact. If you're very unlikely to be called up, however this emergency happens, very unlikely, particularly for over age of 45. If you've got a respirator at home, please donate it to your local hospital. As some of you know, in the Falklands War, we had hospital ships, and they were, in fact, the ship that I went down to the Falklands in became a hospital ship at some point. Of course, it was a cross-channel ferry, so it's all individual cabins and a big old car deck where you could have all your supplies and whatever. So the government needs to get some hospital ships up there. You can convert ferries to hospital ships very quickly. In the Falklands, they had it within 2 weeks. They had cross-channel ferries into troop ships, straight into hospitals. It's perfectly doable. Thank God for solar power in the garden. Makes it look quite nice. So that was the end of a strange day. As I arrived home, my wife was a little bit distraught because her best friend has got the virus. So I had to strip at the door, inside obviously, and then immediately have a bath. But as a compensation, she brought me wine and let me smoke in the bathroom, which I've never done in my life, by the way. And then she's cooking a curry. She's very good at cooking curries, and she's where I'm about to drive it round to our friend who's now isolated. Enjoy her curry because it's very good. We'll knock at the door and leave it at the back, but at least we've spoke to them. Stay chirpy, we're all going through it, we come out of it, there's positive things you can do. So my wife just came up with a fantastic idea, so simple. I'm driving for Iceland in the morning, delivering food. She said, I'm going to fill your flask with hot water and Carex solution so you can wash your hands in between every delivery. So simple, brilliant idea. Anyway, that's all for now, lovely people. Stay chirpy, stay well. I'll talk to you when I get a chance, maybe after work tomorrow. All right, bye-bye, master mode. You boy, put your hands in your pocket.